activities with the farmers is to carry research findings to them. We normally carry research, what the research has tried in their various plots. They train us and we take it to the farmers. And in return, we carry farmers' problem to the research, those that we cannot able to get solution. Those we cannot able to handle, we take it to research. The research will then give us answers that we take it back to the farmers.
I'm Peter Paul by name. I'm the new extension worker coming into this community to work with, and this is my first time of coming to this place. There's lack of extension staff and there's lack of manpower, so that before a station worker will cover all those communities, it will be very much tedious for him, and he will not find it easy to cover them all. That is one of the reasons why he has to jump some of them, and will not be opportunity to visit some of them.
Well, sometimes if they have chance, they come up to 4 or 5 times a year.
I happen to know this community through Tubali Foundation because of it is too far from my main station. That is the reason.
Why they don't
They don't see me openly as expected.
other communities should come
I come here exactly.
Are you giving any sort of tools like transportation, maybe a bike?
If that would be happening, then it will motivate the station staff to execute their duties very successfully.
But does that happen?
No,
Do you know why?
no.
This one, you can see the one. That's. I'm sure you are all Nigerians. You know the challenges of Nigeria, implementation of programs vis-a-vis the availability of adequate resources to achieve what you want. I've mentioned one, lack of adequate extension workers, which we are trying to battle with the government to see how we sort out. It's an accumulative kind of thing. A lot of the experienced staff are gradually phasing out. We need a replacement, we need to train them and what have you. Then we need mobility for the extension workers. Even though the ATA is trying its best, but the government need to do more, especially at the supervisory level of extension delivery and the motorcycle. Then we also need monies since we involve ourselves a lot on the radio and media, other media activities, we need money to support that particular approach to extension delivery. We also need resources for the monthly training that we conduct for the benefit of our farmers, the extension workers and the farmers themselves. So these are some of the challenges that we face.
Well, these are some of the weaknesses of extension services in Nigeria. And we as an NGO, there's a limit to what we can do. We do not employ extension officers, and we do not give them directives on what to do, how to do, when to do. Sometimes what we have tried to do in the past, in the course of this work, is to try to facilitate the visitation. And facilitate the visitation, it really means that sometimes we pay the extension officers, some token to aid them for transportation to visit these communities. So if the extension officers are not visiting, they have some of the interaction we have had with them in the past indicate to us that there are practical challenges of logistics. If they are not giving sufficient transport allowance, and then the communities are, particularly those very deep, far rural communities, which are far away from their own places of residence and their offices, they find it not too convenient to visit. There is no very good monitoring mechanism from either the Ministry of Agric or the Agri Development Project offices to know how often these extension officers are visiting, how much work they are doing, is there a feedback? I think there isn't so much of that. And this is one of the weaknesses of extension service work.
There is no way extension can operate without fund. It's not possible. But all we are trying to say is, how will you now bring that problem of serious financial burden, bring it to a lower ebb? What we can do is this collaboration, bringing in international and local NGOs to come and help. Then another area is trying to diversify. Instead of allowing only the government to carry out extension job, let there be private extension providers that should be paid for. You know, the extension services is free. But if private extension service providers are allowed to operate, let them charge for it. And then once they charge for it, extension will continue to increase. But because it is free, you as the extension service provider, you don't have the powers to go and charge. But if the extension service providers come on board, then the farmers will now be made to pay for the services which is being rendered.